Welcome back. You're watching Kia's Luxe Life, where I bring you all things fun, beauty, luxury, lifestyle, and today is no different. Today we are talking about the puzzle bag. Y'all. So Loewe, as you know, one of their most popular handbags, the puzzle bag, is being discontinued. Now I'm like, I've been holding off on doing a video because I'm not really hurt by this. And I know for some folks, you can definitely come for me. I get it. For some folks, this is a ride or die like handbag for you or piece. And this particular change is going to be a big deal for some. Here's what I will say. I'm going to look over here briefly because I do have some notes, just some thoughts that I jotted down, and I want to be able to share them with you. There have always been just a few things that kind of just had me like, about the puzzle bag. Now, personally, I do not have one in my collection, at least as of yet. And I have definitely looked at a few puzzle bag type styles and colors. As you know, they had their traditional style. I think it was 2015, 2016 time that they came out with it, and we started seeing it kind of everywhere. And then later on, they kind of jazzed it up, had like some stickers going on there. They had stickers on the bag, introduced some new colors, some new kind of like stitch patterns, like adding the edge, adding like the guitar strap where it had like the Loewe logo and it like a different kind of pattern, if you will. Try to give it more of a flair to like the younger generation, if you will. But I feel like the puzzle bag is like a specific category. Like, it's not a travel bag. It's not a work bag. But maybe you could use it for everything else. So today I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I believe the puzzle bag is being discontinued. So the first one coming up is price. So the puzzle bag was never, in my opinion, a cheap or affordable type bag. Of course, they're all luxury handbags, they're all luxury products. That's the business of it. However, usually with every brand, there's kind of like an entry level kind of bag section, like bags that are like entry level price point, then you have a medium kind of level price point, and then you have bags that are more on their higher end. And the puzzle bag is definitely one of those bags that have kind of always been on or toward the middle to the higher end range. They did come out with the puzzle bag with the mini, or like the smaller bag of the puzzle bag type style. Even those are around $2,000, $2,500, right? And I think just as the economy has just shifted in the direction that it has, I think a lot of people are like, listen, I'm not looking to spend $3,000, $4,000 on a bag, at least not right now. If it is, in my opinion, one of those things where it's going to be an everyday bag for that person and somehow they're able to work that dynamic in, maybe they'll go and extend and say, hey, you know what, I'll grab the bag, I'll pick it up. I know I'm going to get my cost per wear out of it. I'm going to wear it every day. It's not an issue. But for the average Joe right now, I don't see it. I think a lot of people are doing work from home still, I would say, or if you weren't work from home already before COVID. And when people do go out, they want a mini bag, they want a wallet on chain, they want a backpack, they want something that's a little more versatile. Only thing I will say as a pro, as it pertains to the puzzle bag and the Loewe type style, is that it's not flashy. So one of those things, again, quiet luxury, right? It's not flashy. So you could definitely go travel, go across seas, bring it, and nobody's gonna bat an eyelash about it. Aside from knowing that if you know, it's a Loewe bag, it's a puzzle bag, duh. But aside from that, it just looks like a regular everyday bag. Good quality, good leather, keep it moving. Part 2, I don't feel that it's versatile. A lot of bags, you feel that you'll use it for a particular purpose. With it, the opening is very, very buttery. I have seen it, I've stopped by, I've tried it on several times, especially when they came out with like the shoulder bag-esque, whereas the puzzle bag I'll definitely insert and try to get you a clip in there so you know exactly what I'm talking about. But again, the base of the bag is the puzzle bag style, but it has an elongated strap, shoulder bag, and again, buttery smooth zipper, nice, good quality piece. But unless you're going for that, what do you do with it? I mean, you're kind of stuck. So I don't really see it as being as versatile as some of the other, like Louis Vuitton has their Neverfull, Gucci has their Marmont, right? So every fashion house kind of has their own, vibe. And that vibe, typically for whatever their, most popular bag or item, works for a bunch of generations, a bunch of situations. And I'm not sure the puzzle bag really hit the mark. Comment down below, let me know if you disagree, but I'm not sure it hit the mark, especially given the price point. Part 3, why I think they're going to be discontinued, is that it's not tough wearing. So when I say tough wearing and I'm looking for like an everyday bag kind of piece, like I said earlier, I never saw the Loewe as being a travel bag. It's just not big enough. And another reason I wouldn't pick it up for a travel bag or even for a work bag would be it's not tough wearing. So most of the bags are calf skin. It's my understanding they have introduced some other leathers as well, but the traditional that I've seen is that calf skin. And the calf skin is nice, but the more specifically that smooth leather, it scratches. It scratches. Anything's gonna rub on it. I would say it's difficult to kind of keep and maintain, right? So in my opinion, that makes it not an everyday bag. Now, for a lot of us handbag lovers, we have multiple bags in our collection, so that's not a big deal for most people. However, if you're looking to get that as an everyday piece, I don't see it being, because it's not tough wearing. It's not an everyday piece in my opinion because of the structure and the integrity of the bag. I see getting like fine scratches on it. I mean, not similar to that of like a box calf bag. Of course, it's not that type of delicacy, but I wouldn't risk traveling with it. I don't see it as an everyday bag. I don't see it as a work bag. When do you wear the damn bag? So I'm not sure that the whole concept really amassed to the mass of people that Loewe was perhaps looking to attract when they came out with the puzzle bag. Now, don't get me wrong, definitely a lot of people love it, and this dynamic and or change, I don't think is gonna go down the way we are perceiving it to be. Let me explain. So, more specifically, usually when there's something being discontinued or going out, and there were rumblings about it earlier this year, and I said, well, let me connect with my essay, let me see what's what, because I was also considering one myself. I was back and forth between either like doing like one like a blanc or a cream kind of color versus doing like a gray or blue, whereas here in New England it's colder most of the year, so I felt the blue route would be perhaps better for me and for my collection. Anywho, long story short, my essay told me then, is like, well, you know, listen, girl, you know, whatever you decide to do, you know, decide to do it, you know, sooner than later, because this is likely going to happen, you know, coming up soon. And one of the other things that had come up with the puzzle bag was, what about a redesign? And in doing that, a lot of brands have done that. I know with the Louis Vuitton bum bag, they had that. A lot of people like the bum bag. I did own a bum bag briefly as well. For me, I didn't feel it was as versatile. I decided to go with like an Empreon or all leather situation instead, only because the straps on there were vachetta. Unless you got the World Tour version, you had to get the World Tour version to be able to get the black straps. I wish they came standard. Anywho, it's my mini rant for the day. I wish they came standard, but they did not. So with the vachetta strap, it just kind of, in my opinion, it's the lotions, the oils and stuff on your hand. You guys know. If you know, you know. And I just didn't feel like that was the best type situation. Or perhaps maybe the vachetta on the bum bag could have been treated vachetta. But they later on came out, they revamped it. They added, you know, they made the mini bum bag version of it, which is almost half the size. I have gone and checked it out. I'm not sure that it hits the benchmark for the price, for the size being of what it's being. Again, it is what it is. But a lot of brands are going through and doing a revamp. You've seen the Gucci Marmot. I'll mention that particular one again because I know it is such a popular collection. If you love it, you love it. You hate it, you hate it. But because it is such a popular collection, a lot of folks gravitated towards it and they keep redesigning it. So like initially it was really with the gold hardware. Not that long ago they introduced the silver hardware. They took the heart off the back. They made some other, you know, design elements to it. And people who didn't like gold but want silver jumped on it. It was something that it worked for them. It made sense for their collection, right? It's something that they can see wearing. And I think something similar is going to be happening here. So definitely we'll be on the lookout. Definitely let me know what you think of perhaps the 3 reasons why I think the Loewe puzzle bag is being discontinued. And do you see a revamp in the future? I definitely think there's going to be a revamp in the future. I'm excited to see what that will look like. I feel like it's going to be a similar color story and the colors that they have with the seasons as we're going through and we're kind of seeing things, summer, spring, winter. So I think that concept, that element will still be there, but I do think the element of the craftsmanship will not be as complex. I think more as we're seeing more of the quiet luxury phase, I think the logo may come back, be maybe a touch smaller. I think the bags will not have as many puzzle-like stripes. And that's because ultimately at the end of the day, that's a lot of stitching, that's a lot of time, that's a lot of energy. Of course, that's what makes a luxury piece, yes. But at the end of the day, you know, brands are looking for the biggest bang for their buck without having to put in all the XYZ. So let me know what you thought about today's video. Comment down below. Do you own a puzzle bag? Are you on the hunt to get your puzzle bag before they sell out of what they have going on? And if so, what kind of puzzle bag are you looking to pick up? If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.